Hello everybody. Today we're going to figure out how long it takes me um, to get the options working on our app. So we have this roommate app, not this one. This is an app I'm working with another team to make, but my home task is my personal project. And I'll start it up real quick. We're using React Native. PM start. And if it will, there you go. So it's gonna load on this iPhone simulator, and the simulator, I'm on a MacBook right now, so it just comes with Xcode, if you guys are familiar with that. If you're on desktop, you're probably gonna wanna use Android Studio, which I already have on my MacBook as well. So for mobile development, it's definitely best to be on a MacBook. Otherwise, you can always test for iPhones by just having an iPhone and scanning this QR code that's right up here. Okay, so once it loads, it takes a long time the first time, but you have this login page that I created, and we're using Firebase for authentication. So once I log in with correct credentials, these aren't like, you don't have to, oh, it's wrong. Right now I have it set up so you don't have to authenticate your email, but you can certainly do that pretty easily with Firebase. Now, you land on this homepage, which is like a task for your roommates. So you can see you can add a task, and let's say wash dishes, and you can select it based on who's in your group, who's in your house. So I want, Martin. So this will change. We'll have it where it'll be defaulted as me, and then you can change it and select your other roommates. Time is optional. I'm not going to add. Well, actually, we could just add it 4 p.m. Add a task. And here, Martin just got added a task. Now, I have this checkbox. And when you look at the code over here, it's probably, let's look for completed. There's an attribute. There you go. So when we create a task, this is the add task function that gets called when you press on this button. So if I cancel, and we have the setter ID, which is the person who set the task, the assignee, which is going to be based off of select a member, and this is going to return, or basically set assignee as the ID of the user that will perform the task. And the content will be whatever you input in your task content. Created at is just a time, so we'll be able to classify when the tasks were created. And then completed is what the checkbox arrives to. So when I click, I have this function. You can find it. Function. If we look at the checkbox, oh, sorry, wrong tab. But if we look at checkbox, boom, boom. So toggle task completion is a pretty new one. I implemented that 2 days ago, and so it's a very, very small function, because we're basically just calling this update doc from Firebase, and we're accessing, so these are all the parameters we need to access the correct, task, and we'll just revert. When we click on this checkbox, we'll just change it to whatever it was not. So here it's not completed, so when we click on this checkbox, it'll be completed. And there's a simple thing when we go to checkbox here. You can see that checked let's see, where's the task ID, task stop completed. Okay, well, there's some styling that goes into here, which ChatGPT did a whole bunch for me. Anyways, right now we're gonna work on the setting for, or like the options button for each task. And so we have the delete one working. Now let's see here, we can delete this, and then boom, no more tasks here. Now I also have, a group tab that lets you create a group or join a group, and it's basically just you enter a group name, which will also serve as a group ID, and if a group name already exists, you won't be able to create a group with that name. And you guys should let me know the best way. If you guys have any idea the best way of, what's it called? Let's see, do I have any viewers in here? The best way to do this, because if it's just a group name, anybody could just, put whatever as a name. We'll figure it out. I don't think it'll get that many users, so not a problem for now. And just a password that you'll share with your roommates. You can look at roommates and see each person's profile. This is pretty unprofessional, but I'm just having fun. And then you have this profile icon, which will update later, but is basically where you change your profile picture, and we'll do that at 12 p.m. There you go. And then the delete function works, but we don't have the edit for some reason. Why is the edit gone for this one? Boom, boom. That's interesting. Oh, it pops up, but it doesn't display. That's interesting. Shouldn't worry too much about it. Ooh, actually, well, let's see. Because all of these were already there before. Options, edit, implement, functionality, default value, it's nothing. If option equals edit, why is it not popping up? Here, we'll reload this. Okay. Why is everything so slow? That is crazy. I'm gonna restart this simulator. We will force quit. Alrighty, mail, force quit. Simulator, force quit. Messages, force quit. Code, Google Chrome. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna reopen the simulator. So when the edit appears, here, let's reload this, open on iOS. Cool. So if you guys are familiar with React.js, React Native will be pretty easy to catch up on. It's been really easy for me to, navigate and explore, but see, this is all slow. What is, okay. And then So I have fake users for each of these, you know. But here we went into Barack's account, and you can see we still have everything, and the edit is here. But when we press the edit, we need it to have a pop-up appear, and or I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll just have, for now we'll just have a pop-up appear. Maybe like the same kind of look as this one, as the add task. It'll be like the same animation, and where we can have this, maybe not select a member, we'll take that out, and it'll just be 2 inputs. That's a good idea. Index scroll -1, list has 2 items. I think this is for this option. Index scroll index. Not a problem. So what we can do is kind of look at our code. Look at our code. Let's put these side by side, shall we? Window, tile to the left. Jeez. Okay, so edit task, and then okay, so we'll ask ChatGPT to help us do this, but basically we gotta tell it to make another drop down. Okay, chat, OpenAI. This code works as intended for the edit function. For the edit function, we click on edit, it opens a pop, and we have 2 input. One for task content. See what it comes up with. I'm assuming we're gonna have another model. So we're getting some new constants. Let's see, start editing task. We're gonna have a task ID, task content, task time, right? Which is nice that it specifies it. Otherwise, we get that error warning, or that warning for from TypeScript. Start editing task, test ID, test content, okay. Okay, so this is the function that opens up the modal, and that opens up the pop-up for the users to be able to see all of this, you know, this text input and this button, and then this confirm edit task will send the update to the Firebase. I haven't shown the database yet, so I will now. Let's see, go to console, and if we go to home tasks, now here's the Firestore database, and you can see that there's a whole bunch of tasks here, and they might be completed, they might not. See, and that's depending on the checkbox. Some of them have a set time, some of them don't. If we can find one that doesn't, they all have times. Or okay, yeah. See, set time is null. You can see the setter ID is equal to one of the members. And if I try to find that member, it starts with a 5. We can see that that's Barack. So that's pretty cool. There's also a profile image attribute that links directly to the storage in Firebase, and each of these are a profile picture. Now I need to update the profile picture system because this is way too big. This profile picture takes way too long to answer because it needs to become an SVG, you know. See, let's see. If you look at the, well, I can't see the exact size, but it takes time to load, and I want the profile pictures to be pretty instant. So that's a problem for later. Anyways, this looks fine to me. We're gonna try to get that going. So let's see where we're gonna put this. Fetch tasks, add data, delete tasks, task toggle, task completion. Okay. We're gonna put it right here. We have our delete task, and then we have our no. This should be in our return statement, or should it? Inside the flat list, render item method. And this should be modal for editing tasks. This should just be in our return, like this one, which is frustrating because the return is getting so huge. But it's okay, I'll just put it under this one. Let's see, we can do, whoa. We have, come on, bro. And we'll have it here. We get some errors because we don't have, first of all, this isn't, no, correct. Confirm edit task is the error we're getting here, and that's because we need to add this function, which honestly, for the sake of, what's it called, for the sake of this project, I might take out all the try and catches, because, well, actually, probably bad practice to do that. Okay, so you have your confirm edit task, which, you know, basically this update doc is from Firebase. It's a function that accesses your doc when you access the right document. Now, since this is a document and not a collection, we don't need to do collection here. We'll do Firestore doc works, or you could also just do doc, I'm pretty sure. If we look at, delete that doc, get doc, see. So I'm pretty sure we don't need the Firestore. We'll just leave it because it works. These are things that I have to go back and check, but once we have this, we still have to put the modal drop down inside the flat list. Oh no, we have to update this one, sorry. If edit, we'll start editing. Because right now there's no way of accessing those two functions. But everything should be set, and I'm going to close this modal. This code is getting really long, but half of it is styling and return statements, so it's okay. Let's see. Well, I didn't want the select member, but so this was Kevin's. We'll do the task was edit, and we'll do study mathematics, and we'll do it at 5 p.m. So problem is, right now, start editing task, what happened? Let's see. Start editing task, string. So we shouldn't even need, let's tell it, but I don't want the time to be, or actually no, I don't want the signing to be dated. So this is my modal, animation slide, transparent, set modal false, set editing task null. So update. So it's not opening the right modal, and that's because we have two modals, and we can't have just two modals without specifying which one we want to be open. Otherwise it's just going to open set modal visible false. Well, actually, set modal visible false. See, so they're both the same. Well, first let's check our modal, this one, the second one. We have two text inputs. We have a button confirm, okay. So here, problem, check the two modals. They have the same function to open and close, so only the first add task modal opens. So we have to change open edit task modal function to open. Bro, that's crazy. That makes sense. Now this code's getting really tricky, and it's kind of annoying. But oh well, I'm almost done with this page, I guess. I should be, because, well, okay. Yeah, so problem is, you have those two models, and when you come in here, that is not, oh, open an attachment out. Okay. Okay. Sorry for the absence. Average view duration. What? Let's see what's going on right now. Okay. So, when it comes to here, basically when we're clicking on edit right now, let's go look at edit, confirm edit task. Now it's here. Start. We're clicking on start editing, right? And we're setting modal visible as true. But if we look at modal visible, it's the first one here, button, it's for add task, right? And so modal visible, right? And so this is for the first one. Now we need a different one. Visible equals modal visible. We'll just go up to edit, set modal, and then here we'll do because it's a basic. Here, let's find modal visible. It's up here. There you go. Here we'll do set modal edit. Set modal edit visible, and so we're just gonna add an edit here, and this one is also for the edit, so we're gonna set that here. And now when we open this edit, hey, okay, nice. So it does not work. Let's separate this modal here. So visible, oh, there it is. Modal edit. Edit visible. Duh. Sorry about that. Okay. So now when we click on edit, boom. My task is make lunch for everyone at 12. Whoa, sorry. And we'll do a confirm task. It goes up to this edit, and we're trying to find a group name, find an edit task ID, as each task has their own ID. And once we get that, now we're pulling task ID here, editing task ID. We're getting it from here, right? And we actually don't need to do all of that, because if I just do, like, I could remove 3 lines or 2 lines of code here by set editing task ID as task ID. If I just do task ID, it's not accessed. Well, oh, okay, yeah. So now let's see if I can do this still for at 10 p.m. or at 11 a.m. Task ID does not exist, and this is for start editing task, and this is because we're in the modal, I think. Let's see. Editing task ID. Okay. No, it makes sense. Okay. Well, everything works, so we're good. So we have add task function, we have a delete function, we have a checkbox option function, and now the last function I'd like to have for the tasks is basically to have each task that's completed deleted at 12 a.m. every night, so that it doesn't roll over to the next day. So one way to do that, I think, is in the Firebase. You can write some rules, and we'll see in my Firebase store, or my Firestore database. I want to add a rule on each task that deletes each task at 12 a.m. every night if the task is completed. Otherwise, if completed is false, it will roll over the whole state. To implement a Firestore security rule, set up cloud function if you haven't already. So I think up here, I haven't done this yet, but I know that when you, jeez, if you guys can hear that, there's like new dogs or puppies a couple houses down. So sorry about that, but it's not query but rules right here. Okay, I think right here you can do this indexes, usage, reads, view usage and billing. Peaked at 1.3 megabyte. Okay. I'm not even at 1 megabyte. That's cool. Per day. Right. I'm really good on usage, which is nice, but to implement Firestore security rule, cloud function, create a scheduled function, write a cloud function that runs on a scheduled using Firebase onRun method. This function will query for completed tasks and delete them. Ensure that this function is triggered at midnight every night. Query and delete completed task. In the cloud function, query for completed task from Firestore, loop through the results, and delete them. Const function require Firebase. But can I just do this? Make sure to install necessary Firebase function in Firebase admin. Now, we could do this in the, what's it called? Firestore database, and then rules, and then rules playground. What is this? Get, create, delete. Oh. Let's kind of look up Cloud Firestore rules examples. Match. Writing conditions for cloud. That's not what I want to do. Writing conditions. Allow read, write, blah blah. Can I just do a delete? Allow delete? I want to do a delete. How delete a doc in Firestore with Firestore rule. Then import, oh wait, delete doc. Yeah. Simulation type, delete. I'm confused. Path to resource should be. Jeez, I can't see my screen. If we look at our data, it'll be. Let's say I want to delete this if it's true. Nope. How do I get this path? Query builder, path groups, add to query. No. Groups and then tasks. There you go. And then be document level, an ID name. Okay. Is that done? Okay, so I guess I can do this. Should I create a TS file? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. So we have our components, but we're gonna do a, what are they called? Custom, not custom functions, but Source. Okay, whatever. What is it? What was it? Custom. Not custom functions. Custom. Ugh, it's annoying me. New window. Open folder. Desktop. Chrome extension. Command temple. Capstone. Contact tracker. Jeez, do I not have any custom? Oh my god. It's in source custom hooks. Oh my god, bro. So annoying. Okay. Custom. Custom hooks. This should not be in component. It should be outside. And we'll have a new. Boom. We'll have. Other options. Figure TypeScript, npm type install TypeScript, save the ts in my ts config JSON, compiler options, module common.js, include, exclude, extend. So I could just copy this and actually I'll just copy this. Module, what is it? Yes, next, strict true. I almost want to just add, this is my parent ts config JSON. What should I add? And then this is going to be in our deleted completed tasks. Jeez. So we don't have a Firebase function, and that means we need to what? Okay. And then I have to import up here. npm install TypeScript dev. I'll do that. But that's not the one I wanted. I needed here. There you go. npm install. Now the G might be throwing me off here. Yep. But it's okay, because if I just take out the G, it should be fine. I don't know why it always wants me to do a global install, and I don't know if it... Ooh! Okay. Now these should be here now. So that should be fine. Firebase function. npm list. Well, wait a minute. Honestly, I don't know about this. I'm deleting this whole thing. Okay, well, at least we have something that works for now. You know, we have a delete here. And that's all pretty cool. Thinking about putting the checklists. Check on the other sides, but it's fine. I don't know if I showed the messages earlier. This works too. Oh. What? You're kidding me. Huh. I need to go change that. Messages. Starting to go crazy here. We're looking for the image, which should be down here. Image require back icon. Now if we go to assets, back icon is right here. Style is back icon. Style sheet. Back icon. Why is it not displaying? Is it gone or something? Back icon. Oh, wait. Duh. Okay. It wasn't even Yeah, my simulator is not really responding anymore. PM start. To reopen it. Might be time for a little break. So, anyways, let's see what we got so far. You know, oh, I got some water on my laptop. We got Barack. Let's go to a different account. Let's go to martin@email.com and Martin. So everything's done with Firebase. Firebase authentication is really good. And there we go. We have like these tasks that I can edit, deep clean, and cancel. We can uncheck them, say that we didn't do them, and we can delete certain tasks, and we can. This is so weird. I wonder why some. What if I delete it? And then this one? Okay, so it's like this index of edit that doesn't pop up. That's interesting. That's fine. We'll figure that out. But you can edit it, you know, and you can add a new task to anyone. We have our messages, which have the back button now. Everything's working good. Sending messages. I need to update this so that it clears right away instead of waiting for the message to send. Kind of how it appears right away. This needs to clear right away, but that's just for later. Create group. This should probably. I have to think about how I want that option to be implemented, but that's what we have so far. Pretty good. You can log out, of course. That's it for now. Thank you guys. If you watched this long, then congratulations. I hope I didn't waste too much time. But there you go. Let's see. Okay. That's it for now.